Welcome to the Parody, where we tell it the victims and all our favorite media. I'm not James AGD, and today we can finally square off the Roblocalypse franchise with Roblocalypse Undead City, released in 2020. Roblocalypse Undead City is the last part to this increasingly confusing franchise. It's also the least viewed of these, not even having 300,000 views. However, being entirely disconnected to the rest of the Roblocalypse franchise, it still retains some ties to it. First of all, there's the name of it, and second of all, I think this takes place in the same city as before. It's also one of the more deadly pieces of zombie media on the channel, which, considering all of it, is surprising. But then this is also the same Roblocalypse that ends on a to be continued that never gets continued. All of this probably being because it was uploaded to the second channel Reanimated Fantasy Tales, which is just probably for more music videos. But whatever, there's amazing animation in here, which I say makes up for some of it. How many people died in our conclusion that I've probably been hyping up for more than 6 months at this point? Let's find out and get to the kills. The music video begins with a tire rolling down the road. We get some zombie feet as we see a skull and some really nicely lit stuff. It's a zombie escaping from its farmhouse penitentiary, as we see a human. This human, however, says fuck them zombies, along with a machete. It goes on for a bit until we see the first person POV fall to the ground. It's revealing that the zombie was decapitated. Ah, yeah! Awesome way to start it off. The city is called Robloxtown. Population opening credits. Oh, and a car. Oh, with 8 bodies in front of it? Come on, I can't even enjoy it now. The decapitator guy, who I'm just gonna call decapitator, tells the car driver to stop right there. Hair Greaser tells him to stop for food and anything valuable. Oh my god, is this a robbery? Hair Greaser, named Mikey, tells him not to touch the safe, because if he does, welp, you're gonna get alarmed by it, quite literally. It also alarms all the zombies outside, so basically they're surrounded by a horde of zombies. But as they start to run, let's just say that I had to do a lot of counting here. Yeah, that's because throughout the entire third minute of this thing, it's just a whole bunch of zombies being shot and eventually flamethrowered. Overall, I counted 20 of them being killed by Hair Greaser, also known as Mikey, and Decapitator. After the nightmare, Decapitator gets held at gunpoint. That then triggers a change in aspect ratio. They're being driven along the highway by a military coup. But oh no, they're out of gas, so that means they have to go to the gas station from the new beginnings. After one zombie kills themselves, way more start coming down. They start running towards the food market and start killing 10 more zombies as they run towards it too. That figure of 10 includes this flannel zombie that almost kills a soldier. To defend themselves, they're posted up inside the food mart, asking what they're doing. They're harassing the 2 hostages they have in the military vehicle. Hair Greaser gets an idea. The crates are full of guns, and if we just get rid of this rope, we could spot something useful. The army is completely out of ammo, making them a bad Burt Gummer. This army guy goes into a rage, coincidentally looking like Burt Gummer until he kicks down a box full of Molotovs. An extremely short planning scene commences with this guy holding 2 Molotovs. The zombies outside know there are people in the truck, but this gunshot of warning brings them a whole lot of terror. When one of them lands, we all know how this is gonna end for me, in complete despair. It brings me a whole lot of counting terror because now I have to count all these uncountable zombies! And with the literal pile 2, dude, how am I supposed to do this? Well, I could count 38 unique zombies, so we're just gonna round that up to 40 and add 40 zombies to the count. Although that number is definitely not correct, due to all of these zombies just running in, getting shot, and getting Molotoved. Great, just great. Thankfully, the Decapitator barges out the door after our kill count was doubled and sees all the army guys. Nothing to see here. They then drive away from uncountability out into another city. In a unique turn, we get our first army stuff from ever since Roblocalypse 3. He tells her sergeant or whatever to come out there because they have a girl. When asked where Susie is because they apparently know this person, she says that she left her behind. We get a flashback to what happened when she and Susie were about killing many zombies. Although I think it's only this one zombie, which is good. Susie approaches her and tells her that they should split up, checking opposite sides of the street. She checks the diner, which is mostly empty, but Susan on the other hand, she's just straight up shooting. She's in a firefight with another person, not noticing 4 zombies coming up from behind her, she gets shot. She runs into a building, but I thought she was dead here. Why aren't there any kill graphics? So this is why she came back. to come get some help. No one can be left behind, so a search mission begins. And ah, sweet, the truck is approaching the gate. Quick, what are we gonna do about all these zombies? Just about what I suspected. Afterwards, the truck is allowed in to see all the sights in this desolate thing. Pixel Neck over here says that have some company, the familiar hair greaser and decapitator. The sergeant asks them if they've ever held guns, and they say they can do more than that. To test them, he has prison jumpsuit man drive them into the city. They sneak into this building so they can go and, I think, rescue Susie, if she's even still alive. They have prison jumpsuit guy put this wooden plank over this gap so they can go and rescue her. They encounter a mess before opening a door that ultimately has Susie in it. Oh my gosh, she has abnormally long legs, what the fuck? Decapitator yells that time's ticking before the barrier is ultimately broken. I'll count the Fall Guy zombie and this zombie that the Decapitator shoots. I'll also be counting this cop zombie that he kicks. While being chased by zombies, he walks on the wooden plank until a zombie gets him off his tracks. Also, his name is Josh? Where's his Drake, dude? Ultimately, he falls off the wooden plank and onto the ground below. With all the zombies above and surrounding him, it looks like he's not gonna get out of this situation alive. He goes down the rusty alleyway in search for an escape before the zombies barred. Bad news for you, Decapitator, because it looks like there's a lot of zombies. He looks all around him and decides that this is probably going to be his ultimate fate, killed by a lot of zombies. But before he can actually get that answered, whoops, we ordered a car to run over these 4 zombies. The music video ends with him getting in the car and with it driving away out of the city and into to be continued land. How many of us were subjected to this endless parade of uncountable zombies? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Wait, but first I gotta check the highway. I gotta make sure it's hard to count there. Alright. Let's see where we got brewing up today. Sure to be good, right? What is this? I was told I'd be able to spot that, but no. I need to go into the studio, please. 106 zombies or people died in Roblocalypse Undead City, which is by far the most for the franchise. The victims included 8 unknown bodies in the city and 98 zombies, almost half of which, by the way, are from the 40 highway zombies. I don't know what to make of that. For a runtime of 13 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 7.36 seconds. I'll give Amethyst Flamethrower to the first zombie killed in the music video. I love the POV shot that reveals the decapitation. I'll definitely be giving Broken Pistol to the 40 highway zombies I had to round up, just so I could get some sort of like definitive estimate or something. I don't know if that's even right, but I don't know. I just don't know what to do with this. Why? And that is it. Roblocalypse Undead City was released in 2020, and as of now, no new music videos have been made. Tomorrow you're gonna get Say Your Sorry, which I actually completed before this one, but until then, I'm not James A. Janice, and this has been the parody. Thanks a lot for watching this parody. This one was a big numbered mess, so I hope I was able to like string it together coherently. The rest of this month is gonna be supercut episodes before we get Killer Bean in July, and Glitch 2. Yeah, that is Glitch 2 that month. But for all of those ones, I just have to say, thanks for watching.